So what we're doing today is we're planting tomatoes. I've got these red beefsteaks, heirloom tomatoes from Bonnie, and they do really well. And of course we're planting in the newly tilled soil, about 3 feet apart. I got that one already in the ground. But basically what you want to do, you want to pinch off the lower ones so that you can get a good root system going and that more energy is going into the upper ones. And if anything is touching the ground, that's going to probably end up being diseased, rotted, something like that. So get your leaves off the ground when you're first planting. Actually, throughout the growing season, you want to keep everything off the ground as much as possible. You're going to potentially develop issues if you don't. So they're gonna go right in here. This one is. We've got about 8 plants so far. Not sure if we're gonna go more than that right now in this area. Want to test this new garden out. A lot of roots that we had to kind of deal with, so we'll see how this turns out, and then maybe next year we can do some more. Okay, one thing to keep in mind is that you do want to check the pH balance in your soil. And I've got this pH tester. Basically, tomatoes like it a little bit on the acidic side. So we want to get it in the red a little bit more, somewhere around, 6, somewhere in there. Just what you wanted to see, right? Chicken manure. Okay, got a little bit. And we put it in our hole. And we're going to incorporate that into the soil. Kind of best to do this maybe a week or so before, but this will work just fine. Just get this in there, incorporate it really well. Make sure you're watering these before you plant them. Let it soak it up really nice. I do recommend following the guidelines from the nursery, and in this case Bonnie Plants has a great website, bonnieplants.com. Go to their YouTube channel. A lot of great videos, and I'm using a lot of what I've learned through them, as well as some tips and tricks that I've developed through the years. And one is using these wire cages in case we have a root system that hasn't developed really well and you don't want your plants falling over. And in addition to that, I've got this fence post that I've put in the ground there to kind of support that, because if they get really big, which you hope that they do, you could have an issue with plants falling over. The recommendation is 3 feet spacing, 36 inches. So it's a good guess, but right about here is where we're gonna go with the next one. And that's 3 feet in between those two right there. Yes.